Now, once a stalwart of the anti-Apartheid movement in South Africa, Jacob Zuma now risks losing the presidency. Zuma has been a controversial figure since before he took office in 2009, weathering repeated scandals, including rape charges and multiple corruption allegations that have recently been reviewed by prosecutors. Viewers Anita Powell has more in this Zuma profile.
Very few people have divided South Africa as much as President Jacob Zuma. Mounting allegations of corruption and mismanagement have dogged him since he took office in 2009. But he has weathered 8 no-confidence votes.
And therefore, the motion of no confidence in the president is accordingly negative.
And even laughed in the faces of his critics. But his recent replacement as head of the African National Congress has significantly weakened the increasingly unpopular leader. Observers say he's long been an intriguing figure.
There are a number of different Jacob Zumas. There's the Jacob Zuma who is the liberation fighter, who spent time in jail, the struggle veteran. But there was always the other Jacob Zuma, the Jacob Zuma that had deep clouds of corruption and grafts hanging over his head.
Zuma's successor as ANC leader, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa, promises to restore the party's credibility.
These challenges have been exacerbated by state capture, through which billions of rands have been illegally diverted to individuals, corruption in state-owned enterprises and other public institutions have undermined our government's programs to address poverty and unemployment, and they have weakened those institutions.
It is not the corruption allegations that bother South Africans most, say analysts. It is the pain they inflicted on the economy and on the party once led by the man Zuma considers his mentor, Nelson Mandela.
Zuma hasn't been able to grasp the mettle when it comes to innovative economic policy in South Africa. And without clear policy making, replaced by graft and corruption, the Zuma years largely has become a battle. It's been a battle for survival for the ANC, a battle for survival for most South Africans who saw graft and corruption really being at the forefront of policy rather than growth-oriented policies that would alleviate the very high unemployment rates in South Africa.
This, in part, is why the ANC clearly feels it cannot wait until Zuma's term ends in 2019. Pressure on him to resign has mounted in recent weeks. It is now so strong that even Zuma may be realizing it is time to say goodbye. Anita Powell, VOA News, Cape Town.